Oh, hello there. I didn't hear you come in. I'm a 1998 graduate of Monmouth College, and Monmouth gave me the lifestyle I like to lead. There's my good friend Emily. Come on in. Fire away some questions. I hear you want to know more about the old days at Monmouth College.
Could you say your name and spell it for me, please?
Toby Vallas. Tobyvallas.
So, Toby, how is Monmouth different now than it was when you went to school there?
A lot of new things, a lot of new facilities are probably one of the biggest change. Um, we spent a lot of our time at Glenny, but it was old Glenny, and there was a road in front where the Huff Center is now. And I ran track over there, and there was no indoor track. We ran on the roads. We ran right on that road that goes in front, and spent a lot of time at Gibson, which was the upperclassmen hall, which looked like kind of like what you guys would think a Red Roof Inn it looks like now. But a lot of good times over there, and of course that's been torn down since. There were no, I think there were no air-conditioned dorms at all on campus when I was in school, and there's no cable in the rooms, none of that stuff. So, so a lot of changes, a lot of new buildings, a lot of new changes. Of course, the people have changed too.
What were the people like at Monmouth?
Just a lot of people that were really good over there. Of course, I had the quarteries. They're still there, I think, in the history department. They were great. Coach Kane was the football coach before. You guys all know who Coach Bell is, but before he was there, Coach Kane was there, and he was a really great guy. I didn't play football, but he knew I wanted to coach football, and when I first started teaching, he found out that's what I wanted to do. He called me back, let me sit in all their meetings. I really learned a lot from him to get me started on my career. So Ken went out of his way after I graduated to help me. Coach Haynes, of course, was there. I learned a ton from him. Coach Sander, I learned a lot of stuff, life-related, but in different ways from him when I was over there. And so some of those people are still there, but some of those people obviously have moved on.
Mm-hmm. So what did you major in when you went to Monmouth?
I have a degree. I'm a teacher, so this lifestyle is not really as lavish as I made it out to seem. But I teach. I have a history degree. I have a special ed degree, which I don't think Monmouth offers anymore, and I also have a psychology minor that I can teach with too.
Mm-hmm. And so, what jobs did you have after you graduated? What jobs have you had, and where?
I've taught a lot of different places. My first job, I taught elementary special ed at in Knoxville, and that was just for a lady that was on maternity, so it was a one semester job.
Mm-hmm.
And then I taught at Macomb, and I taught behavior disabled kids, and that was a great school district, but that was a terrible job. I have tons of crazy stories. Had a kid eat his own hair, ate the girl in front of him's hair. I mean, just the kind of stuff. They left that off in class, so a lot of crazy stuff. I called the kid Chewy actually, but so a lot of crazy stuff going on there. And then from there,
Mm-hmm.
went to Galesburg for a year, but knew I wanted to come back home to Knoxville, and I was at Knoxville for a long time, and I just recently left there, and now I teach and coach at Farmington, which has been great to me. So,
Mm-hmm.
so
What do you think of the new science building?
I haven't been in it,
Mm-hmm.
but I've heard it's great. I'm sure it's. I always tried to dodge the science classes because it's just what I did. But of course, we were in HT, and that was such a, I don't know, it was a unique building, but it wasn't much fun. I guess it was
Mm-hmm.
just the way it was set up. So
There's
probably
nothing
time
in
for
it now.
it's probably time for a new one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So you said that you ran track. Do you have any stories that you could tell from your track days?
Um, I was there probably when track first started to really get rolling. So I think they've won however many 15 conference championships in a row, but my group came in and they had actually gotten third or fourth the year before we got there, and we were actually the first class to win four in a row, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. I think they lost one in there, and then the current streak started. So
Mm-hmm.
so that's good times. I always remember we'd stay in these hotels that were kind of cheap, and but that you guys are high class now, but back then we were just lucky to get to go on the road, so we'd always save up a handful of quarters from our meal money. We had vibrating beds, and we'd put the coins in, vibrate the bed to relax us and stuff. So back then, I think that's what I thought they were for. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a good time.
So you're happy that you went to Monmouth College then?
Oh yeah, I always say to the kid that I teach, they always say, where would you go to school? And they'll say, well, this teacher said they went here, but if they did it again, they'd go to Florida State or they'd go this. If I did it again, I'd go right back to Monmouth College. That was the best place for me. Still think a lot of the people, I had nothing but great things happen when I was there. So.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you would like to add?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
Thank you.